Hey YouTube, welcome to Let's Get Into It with E and J. I'm E.
And I'm Jay.
My husband Jay and I have been together for almost 20 years. We are doing this podcast because we have had many priceless life experiences. So we feel our viewpoint is valuable. And no doubt we like to have a good time along the way.
Our channel is a different perspective on relevant hot topics of today. So basically something different.
So let's get into it. YouTube.
Yo, what up?
How's everyone doing?
Welcome back to E and J Experience. Let's get into it.
Yes.
With E and J,
Here
YouTube.com.
Here we go. We got a new segment right now. We are going to start bringing you That's right. It's Jay Sharon Shoutouts. Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you.
Go,
You're
honey.
far too kind.
Yes.
But as always, welcome to Let's Get Into It with E and J.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, comment, share.
Please do.
Cash App, $ E and J Podcast 1.
All that.
And PayPal.com if you only
Only
would
if
like
you're a
to
subscriber.
run them
Yeah.
donations.
Only,
No strings attached.
only for my subscribers. If you're not a donor, I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna go there.
But anyhow, hope the universe and the laws of attraction have been in your favor so far today.
Oh, so nice, so sweet.
Now I will be sharing
Yes.
a few shout outs from both our videos we uploaded last week entitled Movie Review of the Photograph.
Yes.
And Umar Johnson tries to deflect with fake news. If you have not watched them, check them out.
Yes, please
like,
do.
comment, share both of those videos as well.
Yes.
As well as this video also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving on with the shout out number 1.
Go ahead, honey.
Kiel Hall.
Okay.
I'm hoping I'm saying your first name right. Kiel Hall.
Kiel.
Shout out to you.
Wait a minute. Say again. K.
Kier.
Oh.
Kiel. You know who you are.
Okay.
Peace.
Yes.
Second one is Islam Israel Williams.
Yes.
All right, my man. Yo, the best advice that I can give you on a long relationship is, first of all, you're going to have to swallow your pride and your ego.
Wow.
You're going to have to cater to her to soften her up.
Oh, look at that.
Then your needs will be met later on.
Oh.
I know it sounds rough at first.
Later on.
And like you being a sucker. But after time, she going to be on your dick, B. No disrespect, wifey. No disrespect, lady followers. But you know, you gotta go to the body first.
Yes.
Then you work on the hooks to the head, uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? 2 to the body, 1 left hook. You know what I'm saying? You gotta soften her up, man. So that's my advice to you, man.
Oh wow, that was good advice. I appreciate that. That's true. What he's saying is true.
Hey, I'm learning. Yeah, March the 9th gonna be 19 years.
Yes, that
me
we
and
have
girl
been together
right here.
Yep. What is that?
And
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, March the 9th. So, hey, man, I'm still learning on the fly. It's still little shit here and there. You know what I mean? So you always gonna be learning. And my advice is you just gotta keep adapting, yo.
That is great advice.
Gotta keep adapting.
And you know what? He does a great job. I'm so lucky. I do. I feel lucky to have a man like Jay. He's great.
Thank you.
Ladies, yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, but you got to put the work in. You really do. You got to take your time. You have to practice tolerance and patience. And you know what? You'll get there. You really will.
Yo, that's what it is. Shout out number 3, Dr. J. Kelly. What up to you? 4, Louis Sanchez.
Okay, Louis.
What up, homie?
Yes.
My man. Number 5, Hewley Diggs. Yo, what's up, big homie?
Okay.
Yo, you always be in all the comments with some positive. Yo, thank you,
appreciate it. Thank you.
My girl, yo.
Come on.
Sheer Witty. Yo. For that last video, I think it was the movie review with the photograph. Thank you for hanging in there. Tell your boyfriend to get some sleep before he watch our videos from now on. Tell him I do not appreciate him falling asleep on our content, yo.
On
But shout out to the God though.
Okay.
And shout out to you. 7. The Real Israel 144. Welcome back.
Yes.
Number 8, Black Anonymous.
Yes.
Yo, welcome back. Peace to you.
Yes, we enjoy Black Anonymous. Yes, sir.
Number 9, Joseph Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are fact checkers, B.
Oh, no doubt. We
are.
check. We do research every video, no doubt.
And last but not least, number 10 is Germans. Glad we can make you laugh.
Okay.
And that is my segment, the
All
new
right.
segment
Yes.
we're doing now.
Okay, let's give it up.
You know,
Jay
funny.
Sharon, shout outs. Woo woo! Yes. Okay.
Sharon.
Okay. All right. So once again.
Look at them crusty hands.
Okay. You know he ain't got no lotion in the car.
That nigga needs some what is it, Jergens?
Jergens lotion.
Yeah.
He needs some Gold Bond.
Gold Bond. That's what it is. And some baby oils.
All that. Yes. Well, this video is going to speak primarily to the fact of how Umar Johnson has basically put his foot in it. I know he regrets some of this shit he done and said recently. I know he got to. I mean, well, I can't even really say that.
I don't even think
really,
he regret because this nigga is going.
Yeah.
We got more stuff, man.
Oh.
Yo, we got so much on dude to where this shit is like unbelievable.
Yeah. It speaks to a mental issue. He seems really kind of crazy. You know. It's sad. It is sad. If it weren't so funny. It's just pathetic.
Yo, just like a lot of the other Umar fraud warriors, yo. We want to report on some other shit too, but yo,
hey,
every week Duke come with some new footage,
with the mad content. We can't ignore this. How would you ignore just the biggest bomb ever? I mean, this man just constantly comes with bombshells. Boom, boom. Every time you turn around, he's doing something crazy. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about it.
Umar, thank you for the new subscribers we got too,
We enjoy all of that.
Thank you.
Oh. All right. We're going to talk about how Umar Johnson has come forth with what he says he has gotten to show his tax exemption. Previously, we did a video about the video that he said he got a letter from the city of Wilmington verifying that FDMG has tax exempt status.
In my Chuck D voice, I got a letter from the government the other day. He opened up and said that we are suckers.
Okay.
Public Enemy, yo. What up? Shout out to Flavor Flav.
Yes. Well, we are going to get into the fact that Afro Svengalis has gotten a hold of this, and she is saying, really?
Peace, sister.
Okay, this is the video Afro Svengalis put out to basically respond to Umar Johnson's claim of being tax exempt. Check this out.
Obviously, people are going off the rails when they heard this clip. In addition to one where Umar Johnson was berating somebody for giving him only $10 or something. Okay, fine. I'm not going to focus on that because we have bigger fish to fry. Do you all realize that what Umar Johnson stated immensely helps the anti-fraud warrior movement? And I keep telling you all, I'm being perfectly honest, I was going to launch another channel. The channel is already up, but I haven't posted content because of what Umar Johnson stated. So I have to restructure how I'm going to do that channel. But that's a good thing because Umar Johnson provided the ammunition that we need to move forward. And I'm going to give you a little bit of background. All the lies that Umar Johnson is telling about what he says he's going to do. And it's appropriate to ask the question, what the heck were you thinking? Do you think we're going to just give you $750,000 as you heard in the very beginning? he thought he would be able to get $750,000, although we know it's much more than that, and to have no questions posed or no questions asked about what in the hell he would be doing with this money. You heard the other dude say, what the heck were you thinking? You think we're going to just give you this money on your word? Well, that's what Umar Johnson was expecting. But let me tell you what he has done. He can go and say, I am supported by this person and that person. And let me just ask the question before I go further. You think for 1 second in your head, just because somebody is on YouTube or social media and they have people chiming in to say whatever or send them chump change, does that represent anything to you? Does that represent success? Does that represent prosperity? Does that represent dignity? Does that represent law-abiding behavior? No, it does not. Let me give you a perfect example. Do you all think that if a child molester who is invested in hunting down children to molest, do you think that person could get on YouTube and have supporters? Answer the honest to God question, regardless of what anybody's opinion is. If this person, a child molester, posted videos on YouTube or anywhere on social media, would this child molester have any problem getting supporters? I'll wait. Sick and disgusting. The answer is no. So it doesn't mean anything that Umar Johnson is getting on YouTube or wherever and bragging about so-called supporters. I keep saying to you people out there who are observing or who are getting frustrated, I don't focus on those people, those quote-unquote supporters, unless they issue threats. The rest of that, I don't care, because we have bigger fish to fry. And what exactly do I mean? What I mean is this new channel that I'm ready to launch is going to be dedicated specifically to Wilmington, Delaware, and the fraud and the demonic forces that has darkened that city's doorstep and has further invaded the city. Here's what you have to keep in mind. I'm going to send you to do your own research. Please tell me which is a larger state, Delaware or Pennsylvania. Please tell me which is a larger city, Philadelphia or Wilmington. Do you get where I'm going, people? Do you think that we'll have any more success in getting the officials in Wilmington, Delaware to take a look at and take action against Umar Johnson for the fraud he has brought upon their city? It has been 1 year, and you heard it out of Umar Johnson's mouth, that he's getting donations. We've had people posting videos. Come on, people. We know that Umar Johnson has been cold busted lying about having a tax exemption. Stay with me, people. What does this mean? That means we have video evidence of Umar Johnson telling this lie. He said it not once. He said it not twice. He said it not 3 times, 4 different times in a row. He's talking about how the city of Wilmington has sent him a letter telling him he has a tax exemption. Now, from that claim, from that lie, Umar Johnson is soliciting donations. Umar Johnson states that he's getting donations. How can you come to a state and get donations? It has been a year. Is Umar Johnson going to be filing an income tax? Is Umar Johnson going to be notifying the federal government that he's an independent contractor, taking money, gifts, donations in? Do you get where I'm going, people? Umar Johnson is digging his own grave. Umar Johnson is just fashioning the noose to put around his own neck.
Tax fraud. Now let's say tax fraud to me. Tax fraud alert. Tax fraud, nigga. That's what you doing. Yeah, this is tax fraud. Hey, how else can you explain this? How else can you characterize this?
Because I do know if you do receive donations or if you give donations, you have to file that shit on your taxes.
Well, you have to somehow acknowledge that you're getting this money.
Yeah, because it's a source of income.
Exactly. Even though donations in like churches, those are given freely, so they don't have to file taxes and they're tax exempt. But that's the key. Umar Johnson is not tax exempt and he knows it. The previous video we did points it out. Make a Change has double, triple, quadruple, gagaluple checked to make sure.
Gagazupa?
I made that up.
Like Datish?
Yeah, stop the lies.
Datish personality disorder?
He done checked every which way.
I
done made it up.
Datish
personality disorder? Okay, I made that up. I couldn't think of the next after quadruplets. But he done checked every which way you can check. He done verified that this man is not tax exempt. Oh, you stepping in it, Umar. You gonna be in trouble, brother. This is not what you want. You are touching on white folks' money right here. This is not what you want.
Trouble.
All right. Let's just take a look at this once again. Umar stated, I have a letter from the city of Wilmington verifying that FDMG is tax exempt status. Oh, what? Oh, stop the lies, boo. Boo. Okay, stop the lies, man. You do that every time.
Sorry, y'all.
I wasn't ready. We just had to do that.
I'm in my 80s state of mind right now. Sorry, y'all.
Every time you do that, I just gotta get with them.
Sorry, y'all.
That's fly to me. I love it.
Thank you.
It's hot. That's hot, brother.
You're far too kind.
All right. Well, we got to look at this because these are crimes. Umar has committed so many crimes with this one video.
You falsified a government document, first of all.
Yeah, this letter that you keep showing the letterhead of, that's not a real document. And it's from the government. You said it was from the city of Wilmington. That's local government, bruh.
Why can't you raise a letter up to his
Because
damn
he know
face?
it's lying. You know that letter don't say. You know what? He couldn't even type out a letter that said the words that he said. That's why he can only show the letterhead.
Where are you going to type it at?
You're right. Once
again. He could have went to his local library.
He could have went to the library. Yeah, he could have done that. But Umar don't think that way. Umar think that his supporters will believe just the letterhead. That's all he need. Second, you're soliciting donations under false pretenses. Yeah. Hey, listen. Come on now. You know, listen. You crossing over. This, you know, the crossover.
The basketball dribble or what?
No, I'm talking about in the music industry. You did the crossover.
Oh yeah, from the
mainstream. Your black fans, yeah, you can do all of this, but you crossing over into white folks' territory where them young white kids gonna be looking at you. Okay? And they daddy is not going to take too kindly to you taking his money.
You've accepted gifts and donations with no accountability to the IRS.
Did you hear what he said? The IRS.
Ira Kelly?
The Ira, yes. This is
the
like
Ira,
the Ira.
Ira.
Yeah, when they doing too much, you got to say Ira. The IRS. Yeah, hey man, they don't play with you. They not playing with your ass. You're falsifying documents in an attempt to avoid paying taxes. This is that bullshit. That's what we talking about.
Hey, they gonna be in your ass. IRS, they gonna be in your ass.
No doubt.
You fraudulently represented your property as non-profit and tax exempt.
Yep. Yes, Whew. You've attempted to defraud the public. Well, that's in
as
general.
Always.
That's in general. That's just your thing.
Going to them graveyards and shit.
Oh God. Oh,
I ain't gonna even get into that.
I was about to say,
man, that's gonna be for next time.
Yeah, because we saw a video that is an absolute disgrace.
Yo, shout out to Leonard Honor.
Yes,
yo.
Lennon put
your last live was all that, B.
Yes, the last video Lennon did showed what Umar. No. Umar Johnson Montana had this on his King Kong Consciousness page.
It was on his joint.
He's just roaming around in a graveyard, and the shit he say is out of this world.
All out of breath.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Snotting all over the place.
But I want to get back to what the anti-Afro Svengalis said. Do you think
Svengali? That nigga be butchering niggas' names.
Yeah, he does. I just did it too. The anti-Afro Svengalis. All of a sudden.
In your ass.
Umar catches an accent when it's Svengalis. I don't know. But yeah, anti-Afro Svengalis makes an excellent point. Do you think Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is a bigger city than Wilmington, Delaware?
Yes, it is.
Yes, very much so. So they are busy. They got shit going on. Wilmington, Delaware is more of a smaller town. So they got time to look into this shit. You done fucked up, Umar. You really did. These people are not going to play with this. And let me just say this. This is what I really want to get into right now. If Umar Johnson, because he has a past, a real history of this type bullshit, if there is not something done, I mean, if some official does not look at this illegal activity right here, then I'm inclined to say Umar Johnson is an agent.
Say that again, family. Family. Say that again, family.
He has to have some kind of protection. How did this man just run roughshod like this?
What, family? Say that again, family. Family. Say that again, family. He's a what? Family. Family, get it together, family. Family. Family.
Okay. But hey, how can he constantly commit crimes? I mean, he's just running all over illegal. He's illegal.
I mean, fucking threatening people's lives.
Yes, he's done that.
I mean, God damn.
And all of this is on film. So you can't say, oh, no, that's audio manipulation technology. No, bitch. We saw your mouth say these words. You done all of this shit. And then you are dealing with the government. With this city, no, you cannot pretend you got a letter and get on YouTube talking about I got a letter and then you can just send me your money because it's taxes in. That's fraud all day long. Fraud.
Then he purposefully not raise the shit all the way
up.
Up.
Like we supposed to just believe the letterhead. Nigga. Oh, yeah. Umar is the agent. In my opinion, if something doesn't happen, because Svengalis is not playing.
He's a homeless agent, yo.
He's a homeless agent, though. Yeah. See, why wouldn't they have helped him? They couldn't have got him an apartment.
I don't know, family. I don't know, family, about this one. Shaking my head.
Yeah.
Umar.
Stop the lies, baby. Stop the lies.
You messed me up, yo.
I'm sorry.
Let me do my thing and you do
your
thing.
Okay, go ahead, damn it.
Stop the lies, baby.
Stop the lies. Okay, I'm supposed to come in on the harmony there.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. I ain't know.
Come on, family.
I didn't know I was background.
Damn, family.
Okay.
Get it together, family.
All right. We're going to look more closely at what charges that he is racking up. Falsifying documents, perjury, and fraud.
It all depends on the type of documents and the purpose of falsifying them. You would generally be looking at fraud or, if lying on official documents, perjury. Most of the time, these carry felony charges, but all depend, again, on the type of falsification and the reasoning.
Depending on your state. Oh my God. Yeah,
break it down.
This is deep. On your state and the specific facts of your case, such as whether you received a significant financial gain from your actions or the type of document involved, you are likely to be charged with a felony if you falsify documents. Keep in mind also that your actions may also implicate federal laws. and result in additional punishment. So yeah, all of this applies. He's definitely dealing with a federal entity here. The IRS is more federal than you could possibly get. Yeah.
Penalties.
Title 26 USC Section 7201, attempts to evade or defeat tax. That's what he's doing.
Any person who willfully attempt to evade or defeat
Preach,
any tax imposed by this title or the payment thereof shall, in addition to other penalties provided by law, be guilty of a felony and upon conviction thereof shall be imprisoned.
Take your time, Pastor.
I said shall be imprisoned. I said shall be imprisoned.
Yes.
Not more than 5 years, brothers and sisters.
All right now.
Or fine, not more than 250,000.
Take your time.
250,000. 250,000 for individuals. Or 500,000 for corporations. Or both. Together with the cause. Persecution.
I'm speaking in tongues.
Let me take a sip of water.
Yeah. Oh Lord, yes.
As we pass around the collection plate.
Is there one?
Slow it down a little bit,
Come forward. Is there one?
I'm gonna drop my voice to where it puts you in a trance, and to where it makes you meditate.
Woo! Yes, Father. Yes.
On
Preach,
the presentation that's
Pastor, preach this Sunday.
That's presented to you at this time by Let's Get Into It with E&J.
Yes, Pastor. Yes.
Amen.
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 Let the church say.
Amen.
Yes, Pastor. Yes.
Amen.
Will there be one? Come forward. Oh, brother preached that, didn't he? Brother preached it. Come on, Pastor. Woo! You gotta give it up. Give it up again.
Thank you.
Yes, you are so
You're
far too kind. Yeah. Hey, we laugh because this shit is funny. But this is what he's facing. With just this one situation. Not talking about all the shit that he has done. The threatening of people and the conspiracy to have folk go and hurt one another. Under the guise of just having a community conversation.
Goony goon.
Yeah, them niggas. He want that as well. On top of that, this man has pretended that he's tax exempt. Presented a document on camera to say to people, listen, you can send me your money as a donation and then write it off on your taxes because I am a nonprofit tax exempt entity.
But did he present several times on when this damn school gonna open and it has never opened? It is not open. It will not open.
Year after year after year after year.
So this is nothing new under the sun.
New. So true. Right here. So true. You ain't never lied.
Umar, thank you for this content, brother.
Thank you. It is groundbreaking.
You're far too kind for this content.
Yeah. We couldn't do this without you. Okay, so yeah, back to this right here. Umar, you in trouble.
In my sweet voice from
good
times.
That's sweets right there.
JJ,
you in trouble. Yeah, if he does not get into trouble of some kind with this right here, because this is actually a government issue. I can't see how he will not get caught up behind this. All the shit he done. I mean, this has been like a laundry list. Bullshit.
How this nigga keep getting away with this shit?
Oh goodness! Anybody else would have just been caught up right away. Oh, you got to go to court. Oh, we done locked your ass up. Oh, you done committed all kinds of terroristic threats, nigga.
I mean, ain't none of the social media platforms blocking his videos or none of
None
that.
of that.
Shit, yo.
Nope, he's constantly getting rewarded. He's
Got
being
ads,
monetized.
Yeah, he got
Yes.
ads on his shit and all that.
Yep.
Damn.
It's a lot. So yeah, he needs some repercussions and consequences behind this bullshit right here. But Svengalis got him. You heard her. She's not playing. She done got a whole channel set up just for Wilmington.
Yo, peace to the sister.
Yes, I hope she succeeds. I hope we all succeed because this is just too much. I said succeeds.
Yes,
I hope
you
we
did.
succeed in this because you need to be stopped with this foolishness. You are defrauding the public, especially your people that you say you love so much. And first of all, this whole thing, this school that you keep telling people is tax exempt, the black boys that you had started with in, when did this start? 2010? They grown now. They done graduated. Ain't nobody to come to this school. You guys get new people and start over. But with all of this trouble, you can't. Everybody got to know there's a real problem with somebody who does things like this.
I ain't got no more to add, but stop the lies.
Yes. Okay. So, if you enjoyed this video and want the hilarity to continue, please support our channel by donating at PayPal.
Also, if you enjoy this video and want the hilarity to continue, please support our channel by donating that Cash App. That's $ENJ Podcast 1. So,
yeah.
basically, if you coming from church,
Okay.
if you ain't give the pastor the Father's Day, Mother's Day,
Building fund.
Ladies' Day, ladies with the best hat, men with the best suit,
Okay.
donation plate, whatever link you got in your pocket.
The lint. We don't want the lint though. No.
The lint with the pennies.
The pennies. Okay, we'll take the pennies.
Oh, you know how them the old guys be having like a $1.38 with the change in their pocket.
Got $1.38.
We'll take the $1.38. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes. We appreciate anything. We are not going to blame you because you ain't gave us enough. We are not going to call you trifling. We are not going to build a school. We ain't gonna do none of that.
And we ain't building no church. I mean, no.
Ramadan. I ain't gonna take
I'm
gonna take too much of your
no,
time.
no.
We ain't gonna do none of that.
Nah, but if y'all, in all seriousness, if
Yes.
y'all want to donate, here's all the places you could donate to us to support the channel. We will appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. The buttons to donate are located at the top right-hand corner of our YouTube homepage. So hit them buttons. Hit them a whole bunch of times. Bunga, bunga, bunga.
So with that being said,
You've been listening to Let's Get Into It with E and J. Bye.
bye, man.